city is changing, and I'm changing with it. I can be anything. Become anyone. Absorbing every memory until I can remember who I am and who deserves my wrath.
Prototype follows the story of Alex Mercer, a former employee of a military organization known as Gentek. He steals a strain of bacteria that then infects New York City. You have basic moves in this type of game. You have a jump, you can run, you can roll out of the way. You have a double jump, and you could glide, which is like flying. Gliding is not that great, but what are you going to do? And my personal favorite is running up a building. You can run up any building in the city, which is pretty sweet. Alex was the main source of the infection, so he got most of the infection in him, which gave him a variety of different maneuvers and abilities. The first ability is a whip fist, which gives you around a 10-foot radius, and you can attack enemies from a distance. You could grab them. You can even grab objects to throw at your enemies, like I'm going to show you right now. And you can throw it and go. You also have your Wolverine type claws. You can run while you have these out and just press the Y button, and you can slash, it's basically a hack and slash type weapon. Pretty fun. If you get in a group of people, you could basically just chop away and basically slice them into pieces, which is amazing. I completely failed right now because I'm on top of a building. I failed at exposing his claws that come from underneath the ground, which I am sorry about, but you know. Next is Hammer Fists, which is basically two huge boulders on his hands. These are good for destroying tanks, clearing a huge crowd of infected people, and yeah, it's just basically for heavy machinery. Next is Weapon Mass. Weapon Mass is basically just useless. I'm not ever going to use it, but it just gives you extra punching abilities and the ability to throw things further and with more force. And now my personal favorite is the awesome sword that you have. This is good for destroying tanks also, and this is my favorite move. Bam! One hit shot to destroy the tank, destroys the helicopter. It's amazing. And Alex also has the ability to consume people, which helps in sneaking into military bases and also helps them regain health. If he eats an infected person or consumes an infected person, he gains a health boost. Next we have a shield. I like the shield because when you're running, it automatically retracts, and when you're in a huge fight and a missile hits you, it'll automatically come out and protect you, which is pretty sweet. I prefer the full body armor, which is pretty sweet. Looks kind of alienish, but you know, pretty sweet. And with the sword, I'm about to show you, it looks amazing. That's just badass right there. Yep. And you also have the ability, pretty much useless abilities like a heat sensor, which detects military, and another one which detects infected. But the thing that's good about the infected vision is you have to collect 200 landmarks scattered throughout New York City, and they're kind of hard to see. But if you flip this on and just run around, it makes the landmarks more visible to see. There's also hidden ones, but the hidden ones and the landmarks aren't that hard to find. They're not very hidden. They're just scattered along the rooftops. What I just showed you was a quick way to get down from gliding, which is pretty sweet. You also have the ability to a stealth consumption, which you can sneak around someone and not get detected by military. which is pretty sweet. You also have the ability to do a patsy, where you could cause a diversion if you're afraid of getting detected. You could cause a diversion by choosing another military person to make them think that you're Alex Mercer. You also have the ability to send in an airstrike, which is pretty sweet if you want to destroy a base or destroy a hive. That was a mistake because I just caused a military alert. So there's 3 things you could do with the military alert. 1, you could run around killing everybody. 2, you could run up a building and hope that they lose you. And the second is to... Oh, there's only 2. Wow. Yeah, sorry. This is my first video review of video games, so I'm sorry. New York City looks pretty bad. You wouldn't really know it's New York City if they didn't tell you, and if you didn't see Times Square. All the buildings look the same. But, you know, what are you going to do? Yeah. This is what's called a web of intrigue. You go around consuming people that have a effect. They know something that you need to know. Basically, you go around doing different missions, and you'll see a blip on the screen where you have to go consume that one person, and it'll tell you something you need to know. You also have upgrades for your weapons, different maneuvers you could purchase. I like these, but some of them you probably won't even ever use. Like, there's like uppercut. I don't think I've used that. I think basically for me, I just use the sword, the whip fist, and the claws. That's pretty much it. That's all I use. The story's not that great, but to be honest, all you're gonna do is hack and slash zombies or infected. Story's not that great, but you know, whatever. Muscle mass, again. To be honest, I could do this all day. Just throw people at people and watch them explode. I don't know about you, but I could do that for hours and hours. I could just run up buildings. You know. Here's I'm gonna consume this lady. Watch. Bam. There's different animations for all the different weapons. So yeah. And boom. That's just amazing and beautiful. What else am I going to show you here? You also have the whole game. The story mode takes around 4 to 5 hours depending on how you play it and what difficulty it's on. But you also have things that'll keep you busy called events, which some are timed events, or all of them are timed events, but some are collecting orbs in a certain amount of time. Others are flying. You can fly into you have a designated landmark you have to fly into from a building, which are my favorite because they're pretty challenging and pretty cool. You also have a ally event where you either help the military or help the infected destroy one another. You also have weapon time mode where you take each weapon you have and you have to kill as many people as you can within the time limit. Yeah, so all in all, the events plus the story should take you a good 15 to 20 hours, depending if you can do all the events in one shot. Some events are pretty tricky, and it took me a good 10-15 tries to get a gold medal. But once you get gold medal throughout all the events, you have what's called a platinum, where it makes it more difficult to get a platinum medal instead of the gold. So yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to show you, but that is my review of Prototype for the Xbox 360. If you're looking for a fun hack and slash game that you can basically do whatever you want in, I recommend Prototype. I think that's about it. That's all I could show you, or all I could tell you. That's it. So let me know what you guys think of the vlog or my review, and I will do more if you guys want to know about it. So yeah, I got time over the summer. I work at a school, so they have the summer off, so I'm not going to be doing anything. I got Comic-Con, Mayhem Fest, and Judas Priest. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the review, and if you like it, I'll keep doing them. Thank you.